Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Jeremiah 16 to 24, Proverbs 21, and Psalm 118 this time. The Lord came to you, you shall not take a wife, nor share your sons and daughters in this place. Thus this Lord concerning the sons and daughters who were born in this place, and concerning the mothers who bore them, and the fathers who fathered them in this land. They shall die a deadly disease. They shall be lamented, nor shall they be buried. They shall be stung on the surface of the ground. They shall perish by the sword and by famine. And the double shall be food for the birds of the air, and for the beasts of the earth. And thus says the Lord, do not enter into the house of murder, or go into my man, or grief, and if I have taken away peace from those people, my steps are not the personal. Great and small shall die in this land, and shall not be buried, and no one shall laugh for them, and come himself and makes no bold for them. And I shall break bread for the man, to comfort him for the day. Nor shall anyone give him the cup of consolation, drink for his father or for his mother. You shall not go into the house of feasting, sit with them, to eat and drink. Thus says the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel. Behold, I will silence in this place before your eyes in the day, the voice of the mouth and the voice of guns, and the voice of the bridegroom, and the voice of the bride. You can tell the people what his words, and they say to you, why has the Lord pronounced all to you great evil against us? What is our iniquity? What sin that we have committed against the Lord? And you shall say to him, because your fathers have forsaken me to curse the Lord, they have gone after other gods and have served and worshipped them, and have forsaken me and will not come my will. And because you have done worse than your fathers, behold, every one of you followers who stubborn evil will refuse to listen to you. And if I will hurry out of the land to a land, maybe you will far to me. And there you shall serve my God, saying, I shall you make and therefore behold, there is a coming because of the Lord. And you shall no longer be set as the Lord, those who brought people is out of my danger. As the Lord, those who brought people is out of the north country, and all the countries where he had driven them. And I'll bring them back to him, and they go to their fathers. And behold, I am sending for many fishers to curse the Lord, and they shall curse them. After I'll send for many hunters, and they will hunt them on every mountain, and every hill, over the cliffs of the rocks. Now, my eyes on all their ways, they are not hidden from me, nor is my iniquity concealed from my eyes. But first I'll doubly repay their iniquity and their sin. And they pollute my land with their carcasses and detestable idols. Then I fill my inheritance with their abominations. And Lord, my strength, my refuge in the day of trouble. And you shall nation come from the ends of the earth and say, ours are inherited nothing but lies, and worthless things which there is no profit. And a man make for himself gods, such as not God. And therefore, behold, I'll make them know. And as once I'll make them know my power, my might. Then they shall know that my name is the Lord. And the sin of Jews bring with the power, and a appointed time it's engraved on the top of their heart, on the horns of the grave, on the horns of the altars, where the children remember the houses and Asher, besides every green tree, and on the high hills on the mountains of the country. And what another church shall give for spoil the price of your high places, and send out all your territory. You shall lose your hand from the heritage. And I give it to you, and I'll make you sit in a land that you do not know. And I anger fires kindle, there shall burn forever. Thus says the Lord, curse me and trust in me, make flesh is strength. These heart turns away from the Lord, is like a shrub in the desert. You shall see the good cover from me, you shall not dwell in the past places of the waters. And I will have to salt, and bless the men and trust in the Lord, whose trust is the Lord. And he is like a tree planted by water, sends out its roots by the stream. He does not fear when heat comes, for his leaves are angry. He is not excessively dry, and does things to bear fruit. I had to seek for above all things, and desperately seek. You don't understand, I have the Lord search the heart and test them. And you give every man a precious place, according to the fruit of his deeds, like a pasture to goes up over him. It shows he gets riches, but not by justice. In the midst of his days, I will believe him. At the end, his end, he will be a flock, but a sitting high from the wicked. And the first I sanctuary by the Lord, the hope of Israel. And you who forsake you, turn but to shame. And those who turn away from me shall be ruined in the earth. They have forsaken the Lord, and have found to love the Lord. Heal me, and I shall be healed. Save me, and I'll be saved. And you will my praise, behold, they say to him, where's the word of the Lord? And I come, I have not run away from being a shepherd, nor have I decided day's sickness. You will come out of my eyes, so as before your face. You know a terror to me, who are my refuge in day of disaster. And those who put to shame persecute me, let me not be put to shame. Let them be dismayed, let me not be dismayed. They upon the day of disaster, but show them double destruction. Thus said the Lord to me, go stand the people's way, rest the kings of Judah, and turn by wish the bride, and all the gates of Jerusalem. And he said, hear the words of the Lord, you kings of Judah, all Jew, Lord the inhabitants of Jerusalem, who enter by these gates. Thus says the Lord, for I care for sake of your life. Do obey your brother, and celebrate your brother, by the gates of Jerusalem. Do obey your brother, and the house of the Sabbath of the neighbor. Make Sabbath holy. I command your fathers, yet they will not listen and climb the walls, sticking in there. And they might not hear and should give instruction. And if you would listen to me, declares the Lord, bring them by the gates of the sea on the south day, and keep Sabbath holy and do no work on it. And they shall enter by the gates of the sea, kings and princes, set before them David, riding chariots on horses, they and their fish, the men of Judah, and the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And the sea shall be inhabited forever. And the people shall come from the cities of Judah, from the place around Jerusalem, from the land of Benjamin, from the Shepherd, from the hill country, from the Negev, and burnt offerings of sacrifice, grain offerings of thankfulness, and then go first to the house of the Lord. If you do not listen to me, they'll keep the Sabbath day holy, not to bear burden, and enter by the gates of Jerusalem on the Sabbath day. They cannot find its gates, and shall devour. The palaces of Jerusalem shall be quenched. For they came to Jeremiah from the Lord. Arise, go down to the potter's house, and there already hear my voice. I went down to the potter's house, and there was a working as with. And the vessel was making a clay of spoil in the potter's hand. He worked it into another vessel, as it seemed good to the potter. And the word of the Lord came to me. I said, I cannot do with you as this potter's done to curse the Lord. He will like the clay in the potter's hand, so I yield in my hand, I say so. Any time I declare concerning a nation or kingdom, I will pluck up and break down and destroy. If that nation concerning which I speak in turn towards evil, I will not disaster I intend to do to it. If at any time I declare concerning a nation, no kingdom I will build upon it if it does evil in my sight. Not listen to my voice, I will allow the good I intend to do to it. Then if I say to my own the inhabitants of Jerusalem, I says, Lord, behold, I am shaking disaster against you, and dividing the plans against you. Return everyone from his evil way, and amend their ways and their deeds. They say, that is in vain, will follow our own plans, and will everyone act according to the stubbornness of his evil heart. Therefore thus says the Lord, ask one of the nations, who heard the like of this? The virgin Israel has done a very horrible thing. Does the snow of Lebanon leave the crags of Syria? Do the mountain boys will enjoy the cold furnace streams? And my people have forgotten me. May they make offerings to false gods, and made them stumble in their ways, and ancient ways and walk aside ways, not the highway. And they can allow a hard thing to be to have forever. The only passerby is horrified and shakes his head. But if you swim, I'll scatter them before the enemy. And I'll show them my back, not my face. And the day they come in, they say, come, let us make parts against Jeremiah. And the Lord shall not perish from the priest. No counsel from the wise, nor the word from the prophet. Come, let us reckon with the tongue, let us not pay attention to any of his words. Hear me, O Lord, listen to the voice of my adversaries. Who give you pay with you, they dug a pit for my life. And remember how I stood before you, and to speak good for them. And to know away their wrath from them, therefore deliver up their children into the famine, give them over to the power of the sword. Let their wives become childless, and the men meet death by pestilence. They used to be struck down by the sword and bow. And cry be heard from the house when you bring the plunder suddenly upon them. They dug a pit to take me, and then made snares for my feet. Yet you alone know all their plan to kill me. Who give not their iniquity, they will blot their sin from their sight. Let them meet with them before you deal with them in time of your anger. I says to the Lord, go buy an earth and pot this earth with a flask. Take some of the others of the people and some of the others of the police, and go to the son of him at the entry of the potsherd gate. And proclaim there the words that I tell you. You shall say, hear the word of the Lord. And kings of Jun, inhabitants of Jerusalem. And you shall say, hear the word of the Lord, kings of Jun, inhabitants of Jerusalem. Thus says the Lord has the words of behold, I am bringing such disaster upon this place that the ears of everyone who hears of it will tingle. For the people have forsaken me and profane this place too. I am making offerings even to other gods who neither they nor their fathers have, nor the kings of Judah, and because they have further faith, the Lord says, they have the high place of Baal, they have burned the sons of Levi, burnt offerings to Baal. And they did not come in and declare, nor did come to my mind. Therefore, behold, days are coming, declares the Lord, and this place will no longer be called Topheth, nor the valley of the son of Hinnom, but the valley of slaughter. And in this place will make void the plans of Judah and Jerusalem, and cause their feet to fall by sword, for their enemies. They hear the secret life, and give their dead bodies for food to the birds and to the beasts of the earth. And it will make the sea a horror, a thing to be hissed at. Every passerby will be horrified and will hiss because of all its ways. They will eat the flesh of their sons and their daughters. Everyone shall eat the flesh of his neighbour, and the siege and distress, with their enemies and those who seek their life afflict them. You shall break the flask in the side of the men who go with you. And you shall say to them, thus says the Lord, so will I break these people in the sea. And as one breaks upon us, so they can never be mended. And it shall burn Topheth, because there will be no place else to burn. Thus will I do to this place, declares the Lord, to its inhabitants, making the sea like Topheth. Thus the Jerusalem and the house of the kings of Judah, all the house on whose roofs offerings have been offered to all the hosts of heaven, and drink offerings have been poured out to other gods, shall be to fill like the place of Topheth. And Jeremiah came up from Topheth, and the Lord sent him to prophesy, and he stood in the court of the Lord's house and said to all the people, thus says the Lord has to God Israel. Behold, I bring upon the sea, upon all whose towns are disaster open out against it. If they stiffen their neck and feed into my words, and Pasha the priest son of Immer, whose chief officer in the house of the Lord, had Jeremiah the prophet in these things. And Pasha beat Jeremiah the prophet and put him in the stocks down when up with them doing it. The house of the Lord. The next day when Pasha released Jeremiah from the stock, and Jeremiah said to him, the Lord does not call your name Pasha, a terror on every side, for thus says the Lord, behold, I'll make you a terror to yourself and to all your friends. You shall walk with the sword of their enemies, where you look, and I'll give all Judah into hand the king of Babylon. And to carry them captive to Babylon, and shall strike them down to sword, where I will give all the wealthy city gains its prize belongs. All treasures of the kings of Judah and their enemies, and upon them and seize them and carry them to Babylon. And you, Pasha, and all who dwell in your house, shall go into captivity. To Babylon you shall go, and they shall die, they shall be buried. You and all your friends, who may prophesy falsely. And Lord, you deceive me, and I see you are stronger than I, and you have become a laughing stock all the day. Everyone mocks me. Whenever I speak a cry, I shall violence and destruction. The word words become for me a reproach and derision all day long. If I say, I will mention, I will speak in your mind's name. It is in my heart as if it were a burning fire, shall burn my bones, and I say, I am weary with all in it, and I cannot. I hear many whispering tales and everything. Then out to the last, and out to say all my close friends were watching for my fall. Perhaps he'll be deceived. and we can overcome. Take our vengeance on the Lord's with us with the dread boy. And therefore my persecutors will stumble, they will not overcome me. And they will greatly shame, they will not succeed. They will tell dishonor, and they will never be forgotten. The Lord has to test the righteous, test the heart of the man. And let me see vengeance upon them, for to you have I committed my cause. And then to Lord, praise the Lord, who is delivered life from me, and the hand of ignorance, cursed be the day which I was born, the day when my mother bore me, let it not be blessed. Blessed be the man who brought the news to my father, so I was born to you can very loud, that may be like the bridges that the Lord overthrew without pity. And I'm here crying in the morning, and all at night, because you do not kill me in my room. And my mother would have been my grave, so I will wait forever great. When I come out from the womb to see toil and spot, sorry, to spend my days in shame. And this is the word that came to Jeremiah from the Lord, and King Zedekiah said to him, Asher, son of Malchiah, and Zephaniah the priest, son of Messeh, saying, Inquire the Lord for us when Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon was making war against us. Has the Lord deal with us according to his wonderful deeds, and make him restore for us? And Jeremiah said to him, Thus shall you say to Zedekiah, Thus says the Lord, who God is, behold, I'll turn back the weapons of the war in your hands, with which you are fighting against the king of Babylon. Against the Chaldeans who perceives on your side the walls, going to get into the midst of the sea. I myself fight against you, and thou shalt not show harm, and anger and fear and great wrath. And I shall turn the inhabitants of the sea, both men and beasts. They shall die of great pestilence. Afterward declares the Lord, give Zedekiah king of Judah, servants of the people into the sea, who shall have the pestilence, sword and famine into hand, Nebuchadnezzar king of Babylon, into hand their enemies. And to hand those who see the Lord, he shall strike them down with the edge of the sword. He shall pity them, will spare them, will have compassion. And to the people shall say, Thus says the Lord, behold, I set you before you the way of life and the way of death. You states and cities shall die by sword, and found by pestilence. You who goes out and so into the Chaldeans who overseas you shall live. You shall have his life in the pride of war. And set my face against the sea for harm enough of good, declares the Lord. You shall be given to him, the king of Babylon, you shall burn them with fire. To the house of the king of Judah, say, Hear the word of the Lord, house of Judah, thus says the Lord. If you just in the morning, deliver from the hand of the oppressor. He must be robbed, lest my wrath go forth like fire. But I was not to quench you because of your evil deeds. He will against the inhabitants of the way, a rock of the plain. Declares the Lord, you who say, Who shall come down against us? You shall enter your habitation, I'll punish you according to the free of your deeds, declares the Lord. Thou can no find their fast, and shall devour all those around her. Thus says the Lord, Go down to the house of King of Judah, speak there of this word, and say, Hear the word of the Lord, the King of Judah sits on the throne, David, you and your servants. And the people enter these gates. Thus says the Lord, do justly, do righteousness, deliver from the hand of the oppressor. He must be wrong, do no wrong of us who resident alien, the fatherless and the widow, nor shall enter blood in this place. If you indeed obey this word, then you shall enter the gates of this house, kings, son, and David, and then shall enter the house, and they say to the people, If you will not obey this word, I swear by myself to curse the Lord. This house shall become a desolation, thus says the Lord, concerning the house of the king of Judah. You are given to me like Sodom and Lebanon. And surely I will make you a desert, and uninhabited sea. I'll pray destroyers against these people, and I shall cut down your choicest cedars and cast them into the fire. And many nations will pass by the sea, every man will say to him, And the eyes of the Lord dealt thus with grace, and their eyes, because they have forsaken the covenant of the Lord of Abraham, and worship other gods, and serve and weep not for him, both dead, no grief for him, no grief for him. Weep only for him, because of grief. We shall return no more, and to see his native land. And thus says the son, Lord, concerning Shalom, son of Josiah, king of Judah, reignest there of Josiah as well. And he went away from this place. He shall return here no more. In the place where they carried him captive, there shall he die. And he shall never see the sun again. Where to him who builds his house by unrighteousness, is operates by injustice, mixing the serve him for nothing, does not give him his wages. He says, There will be myself great house, spacious upper rooms, and cut out windows for that paneling with further paneling to it with further. You think you are king because you compete himself. They know they follow in drink and do just and righteousness. As well, I think it was a cause to the poor and the needy as well. This is not this to know because the advice and heart only food to someone's gain for showing innocent blood, and for practicing oppression and violence. Therefore, thus is the Lord, concerning Jehoiakim, son of Judah, son of King of Judah. You shall lamb for him, saying, Oh, my brother, or oh, my sister. You shall lamb for him, saying, Oh, Lord, or oh, his majesty, with the burial of a donkey shall be buried, dragged and dumped beyond the gates of Jerusalem. Go to London and cry out, lift up your voice in Bashan, cry from a barren, before all your lovers are destroyed, and there to no prosperity. He said, Oh, listen, this has been your way from your youth. You will not obey my voice. The wind shall shepherd all your shepherds, and your love shall go into captivity, and you will be ashamed and confounded, because all you were inhabited in Lebanon, must in the cities. And you will be pitied when pangs come upon you, pains as of a woman in labor. And it is because the Lord, the creator son of Jehoiakim, came to you, with the signal ring of my right hand, with the I'll take off and give you into him those who seek your life, into him those whom you are afraid, into him Nebuchadnezzar, king of Babylon, into him Chaldeans. No hurry in the mother going into another country where you are not born, they shall die. So I which they all long to return, they shall not return. This is mankind, and despise break apart, and fashion no one cares for. Why he is shown hand and cast into land, they not know. Man, hear the word of the Lord. Thus says the Lord, wrath is man down Charlotte, and many shall not succeed in his days. And others also shall succeed in seeing life, throwing their own and Jew. Which is shepherds who destroy and scatter the sheep in my pasture, declares the Lord. Never thus says the Lord, but it is a concern of sheep, and it is a care for my people. I scatter my flock and have driven them away, and you have not attended to them. Behold, I will attend to you for evil deeds. Declares the Lord, I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all the countries where I have driven them, and bring them back to their fold, and they shall be fruitful and multiply. I will set shepherds over them, and care for them, they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed. Ye shall any will be missing to curse the Lord. The days shall come and curse the Lord when I write up a day of a righteous branch. I shall raise king and deal with and shall execute justice and righteousness and life. In his days Judah will be saved, Israel dwells securely. And this is the name by which you will be the Lord's own righteousness. And therefore the holidays are coming to council. And they shall know, says the Lord, as you brought people as out of lineage. As the Lord, as you brought up in the daughter and houses out of the country, out of all the country. They hear do, and they shall draw them. Consider the prophets, my house broken with them, all my bones shake. I'm like a drunken man. I may never come without wine because of the Lord and because of his holiness. And as well as our doctor is because the perverse and landless, and pastors the ones and dry, their cause even their minds not right. With the prophet and priest I am God, even in my house I have found the Lord. Therefore their way shall be to like a slippery path in darkness, into which they shall be driven off, for I am doing disaster upon them, neither their punishment to curse the Lord. And then the prophet of Samaria saw an unsavory thing, the prophet of Abraham, led my Hebrew is also. And the prophet of Jerusalem, I have seen the horrible thing, they commit adultery and walk in lies. They shrimp their hands at evil, so they no intention of evil. All of them have become like Sodom to me, as their hands like a mole. Therefore thus says the Lord hosts concerning the prophet. Behold, our faith was fearfully. You give them poison watch, for the fun of the prophets of Jerusalem, God understood the corner of the heaven. Just as the Lord has don't listen to words and the prophets who prophesy to you for only vain hopes. And they speak visions of their own minds. And minds often laugh for it. Say continually to those who despise the word of the Lord. It shall be wealthy. And to everyone suddenly falls into their own heart, they say no disaster come upon them. But who among this student counsel the Lord to see and hear his word, who pay attention to his word, and listen, behold, the storm of the Lord will go forth a whirling tempest. The burst along the head of God, then the Lord will turn back until his executing the compass of the intent of his heart. The man who shall understand clearly arguments in the prophecy of the area, who don't speak to this their prophecy, and this do my counsel, they overcome my words, they are like evil. They return them from the evil way, and from the evil ladies. And man God of him, the counsel of no God Father. Can man hide himself in secret with their penalty and the counsel? Do not fill heaven out the counsel. I have heard what the prophets say. The prophecy lies in my name, saying, I have dreamed, I have dreamed. How long shall there be lies in my heart? Heart of the prophecy lies. And prophecy deceive their own heart. Their own heart. They think to make everyone. Make the people forget my name by their dreams and they tell one another. If their fathers forgot my name from now. If the prophet is a dream, tell the dream, and let him as my word speak my word faithfully. Whoever is strong, come with the way to curse the Lord. It is not my word like fire to curse the Lord, like a hammer that breaks the rock in pieces. Therefore, behold, I am against the prophet. Because the Lord who uses tongues to declare to curse the Lord. Behold, I am against those prophecy of mine dream to curse the Lord. And they tell them that my people stray by their lies and their recklessness. When I do not send on charge, and so do not profit these people by the Lord to curse them. And those people will profit the priest asking, where is the burden of the Lord? Shall say to them, you are the burden, I'll cast you off to curse the Lord. As for the prophet, priest or one of the people says the burden of the Lord. I'll punish that man and sense of what shall say everyone does now. Everyone does what was the light, or was the Lord speaking. With the burden of the Lord, you are you shall message to them. The burden that every man's enemy, if you with the words of the living God. The Lord has said, but shall say to the prophet, what's the light to you, was the Lord speaking? And if we say the burden of the Lord, thus says the Lord, because you said these words, the burden of the Lord, I send to you. Nay, they shall not say the burden of the Lord. No, I sent to you, saying, you shall not say the burden of the Lord. Therefore, I shall never lift you up, cast you away from my presence. You will see that gave to you the Father, I will bring upon you everlasting reproach and perpetual shame, which shall not be forgotten. And after Nebuchadnezzar came back and taken into exile from Jerusalem to Judea, so then Jehoiakim came to together the officials, and Judah, the craftsmen, the metal workers, had brought them to Babylon. The Lord showed me this vision, behold, 2 baskets of figs before the temple of the Lord. One basket of very good figs, the first right figs, with the other basket of very bad figs. So bad they could not be eaten. The Lord said to me, what do you see, Jun? I said, figs. So the good figs very good, and the bad figs very bad. So bad they cannot be eaten. And the word of the Lord came to me, thus says the Lord, the God Israel, like these good figs, so our God is good, the exiles and you, whom I have sent away from this place till my own child is. I set my eyes on them forget, and I will bring them back to this land. I will bring them out and not turn them down. I will have them not like them, I will give them a heart to know. And they shall be in a heap of long as they go. They shall return to me with their whole heart, thus the Lord. Like the bad figs, so that they can be eaten. So everyone chooses a kind of king of Judah, his officials in the Roman Jews and remain in this land. Whose lineage, I'll make them hard to all the kings of the earth to be a reproach, a byword, horn, and curse, and all place to worship and drive them. I'll send sword, famine, and pestilence upon them all, until they shall be utterly destroyed from the land they gave to them and their fathers. Proverbs 24, 21. King's heart is straight one and handful, and he turns away every way of man is by his own. And always the heart to the righteousness and justice, more acceptable to the Lord and sacrifice. Warriors and proud have the lamp that will cast it. Then to do gently, surely to abundance. Everyone is here to come to the party. Getting a church of the right long time is clean, very good standard. And so we can wish for was just. And I some people speak the way because they freeze to do what's just. The way the people takes quickly, and conduct the pure as upright. And it is better to live upon the house, and the house shall cross from life. So all the wicked desires you leads, neighbor finds them as he is. This crop is most simple consequence. Wise man instructor, he gains knowledge. I just want to observe the house to wicked. This wicked, throws the wicked down to move closely to private form, soft will not be answered. He gives secret words and conceal by strong wrath. And justice done is joy to the righteous. Integrity realized when it wants from the way of good sense, rest inside the heaven's pleasure will be upon me. He must wine and oil will not be rich, and the wicked is ransom for the righteous. And trade for outright is better than desert land in the course of a fool. His treasure will not wise man's done. Wise man's done, and force man divides and pursues righteousness and kindness. You will find my righteousness of wise man's go see your mind, and embrace that strong and wisdom trust. No kiss nothing.